wide open in the INDI Alliance now become glaring, threatening the very foundation of the opposition coalition formed to apparently challenge Prime Minister Modi. In fact, there are troubles brewing because the seating arrangement that has recently taken place in the new parliament, in the Lok Sabha. Once claiming to be a united front, the alliance now finds itself embroiled in public infighting over its leadership and direction. Trinamool Congress chief Mamata Banerjee has publicly declared her capability to lead. She's frustrated that the alliance is not going anywhere despite the initial effort she put in along with Nitish Kumar, who now of course is part of the i.n.d.i.a. And she has asserted that the alliance was her brainchild and that she could not ensure its smooth functioning. But it does not end there. RJD has jumped onto the bandwagon and said that why not Lalu Prasad Yadav? This even as the Samajwadi Party, which has been distancing itself of late from the Congress, its senior leader Ram Gopal Yadav has said that Rahul Gandhi is not the i.n.d.i. bloc's leader. It is Mallikarjun Kharge, if at all. So obviously there are problems already brewing with the regional parties, the i.n.d.i. bloc parties getting frustrated at the manner in which Congress is becoming an albatross around their neck. Let's look at these details, and I come back for a conversation.
The cracks in the INDI Alliance can no longer be brushed under the carpet. First, TMC's dissent over Congress's Adani-only agenda, and now fresh infighting over the leadership phase of the INDI Alliance. Earlier, Trinamool Congress chief Mamata Banerjee publicly said that she could run the show if given the opportunity. She also went on to say that the ones running the show aren't being able to live up to the expectations and that the INDI Alliance was her brainchild. The RJD was quick to join the bandwagon, saying Lalu Prasad Yadav should be at the helm of the INDI bloc. Soon after, RJD's Tejasvi Yadav said the decision over the next phase of the coalition will be decided by the alliance as a whole.
कोई अभी विचार नहीं किया है, लेकिन जब ये निर्णय होगा सब लोग बैठेंगे तभी हो सकता है। देखिए, इस पे तो सब लोगों को बैठ करके जो है बात करनी चाहिए और हमारे समझ से इंडिया अलायंस में जितने लोग हैं, जितने सीनियर लीडर्स हैं, कोई भी आए तो उसमें आपत्ति किसी बात की नहीं।
Other key parties of the alliance have also come down heavily on Rahul's leadership.
नहीं, राहुल गांधी तो अब भी इंडिया गठबंधन के नेता नहीं। राजनीति में कोई साधु संत तो बन के आते नहीं, सब पद चाहते हैं और वो ये देख रहे हैं। संभवतः उन्होंने इसलिए कहा होगा कि चाहे लोकसभा का चुनाव हो, चाहे विधानसभा के चुनाव हो, कांग्रेस ने कहीं अच्छा परफॉर्म कर नहीं पाया।
No, Mamata Didi is an internal part, absolute integral part of the India Alliance. She's one of the tall leaders of India. And in a vibrant democracy, there's a very big role and responsibility for the opposition. So clearly, if she wishes to take more responsibility, we'd be overjoyed.
The same alliance that was formed to challenge Prime Minister Modi is itself grappling with countless challenges. The question is, will the INDI Alliance survive this infighting which continues to intensify with every passing day?
All right, Savio continues to be with us from the earlier conversation. Joining us, Sanjeev Verma, national spokesperson of the BJP. And we also have Kamru Zaman Chaudhary, leans towards the Congress party. And hence, I would want to begin with you, Kamru, even as Ravi Srivastav, a political analyst leaning towards AAP, and Tausif Khan, leaning towards the TMC, joins us in a bit. Kamruji, welcome after a long time. But is the Congress party really becoming a sort of an albatross around the neck of these INDI allies, and that's why this frustration really coming out, you think so?
No, Abhishek, good to have you, to be back with you in this panel. Whether the Congress party is becoming an albatross or BJP is becoming a parasitoid, that's for you guys to decide. But the point out here is that we never said that Rahul Gandhi was our leader of the India Alliance. He's of course a tall leader of the Congress party, the topmost leader of the Congress party, I can say that. Mallikarjun Kharge is the convener of the India Alliance. And the purpose of the India Alliance is to hold the democratic values of the country. Don't you think that how a multi-party democracy should be functioning in India? That every regional party aspires to be the prime minister of this country. Unlike the BJP, which has got only one face, they do not have a second face. They lashed on as a parasite on other regional parties, and look at what they have done to Shindeji in Maharashtra. They have lashed on to YSRCP in Andhra for the last 5 years. They have lashed on to Naveen Patnaik for the last 5 years, and look where the regional parties have gone to. That's why I call them a parasite to a parasitoid. It doesn't make sense to argue that Mulayam Singh, that Akhilesh Yadav or Rahul Gandhi or Mamata Banerjee, who leads the INDI Alliance, that will be decided later. We have never said that the INDI Alliance will be led by the Congress or will be led by anybody from the Congress party, or for that matter Rahul Gandhi. Mamata Banerjee is a tall leader, so is Akhilesh Yadav, so is Sharad Pawarji, or let's say anybody from the south like Mr. Stalin. So it's up to the leaders to decide who will lead the INDI Alliance. It is rather hypothetical as of now to discuss and decide on those issues right now. I don't see any discord between them. We of course are a diverse ideological parties coming together, but on one side we need to protect and defend the constitution, and that's what we are doing as a responsible opposition.
Okay, Kamru Chaudhary, I must honestly admit that you have given me more debating points than I had prepared myself. So let's begin with them. You know, you are saying Rahul Gandhi is the topmost leader of the Congress party, but still not the claimant for being the INDI leader, you know, which really is sort of an admission that maybe he's our senior most leader, but if he's not getting the reasonable respect and all that he deserves, maybe that's the problem of the INDI leaders.
No, also, I don't believe in that way.
I mean, I'm just sort of interpreting it. Also, you are saying, in a beautiful democracy, every party leader should aspire to be PM, and what's wrong with that? It's BJP's problem if they have only Narendra Modi as their face and leader. On so far as Shinde is concerned, I think if Devendra Fadnavis, after being chief minister for 5 years, could be deputy chief minister and becomes chief minister again, and if Shinde is not complaining, it's not Congress party's problem. But let's begin with Sanju Verma. Sanju, every party leader should aspire to be PM, and there is nothing wrong in it. If that is how the opposition sees the situation, maybe they are misreading the mind of the people of the country. They have seen instability over decades and now want a very stable government, and that's why perhaps opposition is where it is.
You know, Abhishek, I heard Kamru very intently, and I did not heckle anyone. I expect to get my time. First and foremost, you know, there are two cardinal principles in marketing, which I was taught during my MBA days. One, don't fix something which is not broken. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the one side, and on the other side you have Rahul plus Sonia plus Stalin plus Lalu Yadav plus Tejaswi plus Uddhav Thackeray plus Akhilesh Yadav plus Mallikarjun Kharge plus Revant Reddy plus so on and so forth. So Narendra Modi beats them all hands down. There's no need for the BJP to think about another mascot. The second cardinal rule of marketing is, if there is a product which consistently fails, the biggest disservice you can do to that product is to not take it off the shelf. Now Rahul Gandhi, under his aegis, the Congress has lost 89, yes, your audience needs to hear that loud and clear, 89 big and small elections. But he keeps getting relaunched, he keeps getting repackaged. So the biggest disservice that the Congress is doing, not only to itself but to Rahul Gandhi, is to not take him off the shelf. Now let's talk about who will be the leader of the ... alliance. You have TMC Darbaris like Kunal Ghosh and Kirti Azad, who have publicly made a statement that there is no bigger leader than Mamata Banerjee. You have Udayveer Singh of Akhilesh Yadav's party saying, Akhilesh Yadav se bada neta koi hai nahi. Then you have Lalu Prasad Yadav's Darbari Mrityunjay Tiwari saying Lalu Prasad Yadav se bada neta to pure desh mein hai nahi. And on the other hand, you have Rahul Gandhi's court jesters and retainers, be it, you know, Amerikam Tagore, who chose to call Mamata Banerjee a joke, or for that matter, their Mumbai Pradesh Congress chief Varsha Gaikwad. These people are saying Rahul Gandhi se bada aur zabardast neta koi hai hi nahi.
But that's democracy is what Kamru's argument is, Sanju Verma. That's democracy.
Yeah, so I'm just finishing. Abhishek, I heard Kamru, let me have my say. yes, in a democracy, it's great to have multiple options. I always say that it's better to have a problem of plenty rather than having a problem of scarcity. But the point here is that you have too many cooks who are trying to spoil the broth. And I'll tell you why. Look at Uttar Pradesh assembly elections. Do you remember? The Congress said, we want, at least 20 to 25 seats. Samajwadi Party ne kaha, nothing doing. Then on the eve of Lok Sabha, Congress said, we just want 3 seats. The others you decide, but these 3 we definitely want. Moradabad, Bijnor and Balia. Akhilesh Yadav ne kaha, Moradabad, Bijnor और Balia नहीं देंगे, बाकी कुछ चाहिए तो बोलो. Now look at the Samajwadi Party. Abu Azmi has clearly said, we have decided to exit the Mahavinash Aghadi in Maharashtra based on Uddhav Thackeray's communal rants pertaining to Babri Masjid.
Okay.
On the other hand, you have Uddhav Thackeray and Rahul Gandhi's party leaders fighting against each other on whether Veer Savarkar was a patriot or Veer Savarkar was a Gaddar.
Okay.
Then you have Rahul Gandhi and Akhilesh Yadav fighting about whether Adani is a bigger issue or Sambhal is a bigger issue that should take the parliament by storm. So basically, this is a khichdi alliance.
Okay.
और ये खिचड़ी
Point taken.
है, बेस्वाद हो चुकी है.
Point
इसमें
taken.
स्वाद है ही नहीं.
Point taken. Okay. Now, what according to you is khichdi is democracy according to Kamru Chaudhary, But let me take Kamru's point now to Tausif. Tausif, it is your party leader, Mamata, Trinamool leader, who said that I helped set up INDI, but it's not going sort of anywhere. And if the leaders agree, I can again take charge. You think, Mamata has won 3 elections on the trot in her territory. Rahul Gandhi has lost 3 elections on the trot in his chosen territory. So it is essentially meritocracy getting frustrated at what's really happening. Maybe Mamata is confident that if she's in charge of INDI, she can take it somewhere. And that's why these kind of comments coming in.
No, there's no question of meritocracy taking charge or, any infighting or any disagreement. It is true that Mamata Banerjee played a very key role in bringing this alliance together. And she, in fact, gave this name India that it has. The alliance so far has been structured differently, where all the parties, all the regional parties were playing their role in their state, and Congress, wherever they were strong, was playing their role, and they were supporting each other. Wherever they had a direct fight with BJP, the plan had been to make a fight 1:1, BJP versus opposition fight. Now, when Mamata Banerjee needed to speak, needed to tell the media when she was asked this question, because this is not the first time where Trinamool leader has asked that Mamata should take the lead for INDI Alliance. Even last year, before the election, 2024 election, this demand was made. Now we have an idea where we can structure the functioning of the alliance differently. That does not mean that Mamata Banerjee will go and sit in Delhi. And she has indicated that she continues to stay in Bengal. She continues to stay in Kolkata. But so far, the functioning of alliance was not structured as if we presented one particular leader as a face of the opposition.
It's not about actually taking a decision. Tausif, this is not about taking a decision.
The tall leader that she is.
Tausif, sorry, I'm interjecting, but this is not about taking a decision now. It is about expressing a sense of frustration that what is really happening. Trinamool MPs have not really stood with the larger opposition, or at least the Congress party, in terms of disrupting the house this time. They have said, okay, fine, we have issues, but let's discuss them. The Trinamool, in fact, is not, I am getting a breaking news development that Trinamool is not joining the Congress party in opposition protests, the INDI protests at Jantar Mantar that the Congress party planned. So obviously there is something that's really happening. Tausif, you are sort of trying to shield Kamru Chaudhary, I understand, on the panel, but then there is something amiss between the parties. Samajwadi Party, Akhilesh Yadav unhappy at the Congress, with the seating arrangement also, with the seat sharing issue. The Samajwadi Party Maharashtra unit has openly said that they should come out of the MVA with the kind of position Uddhav Sena has taken. So it's otherwise also a bit of a ragtag coalition, but those differences are really coming out is the issue. Ravi Srivastava, let me go to him. Ravi Srivastava joined on the panel. Ravi Srivastava, for how long can you sustain this ragtag coalition, as I say?
Abhishek, coalition is absolutely in shape, a perfect and full coordination. But the fact is that if you recall in 23 July when this coalition was formed, a memorandum was signed. The memorandum clearly said that this particular Gathbandhan is for defeating the BJP in the forthcoming Lok Sabha elections. And they gave a wonderful drubbing to BJP. And
Where?
In the Lok Sabha elections, sir. There were 240 seats to BJP.
That's a wonderful drubbing that the BJP came back to power.
Yeah, they are on the crutches today. They are on the crutches today. They are on the crutches of the TDP and the JDU. They are not in power.
Are you living in La La Land?
They are on the alliance. So
BJP has won Haryana.
That whenever the election,
Sanju, hold on. I'm speaking to him. Sanju, hold on. Let him complete. He just joined in. Let him complete. I'll come to you. I'll come to you. Rebut to him when I come to you. You rebut to him when I come to you. Sanju, hold on. Sanju, hold on. Sanju, hold on.
I cannot help it.
Okay, let him be in his La La Land, but let him complete. Ravi Srivastava, quickly, because I have to get to Sebu also.
Yeah. The fact is that after that they have said, where is need, we will fight together. Where is the need, we will fight independently. So that's what is happening. And if you say Congress, BJP lost. Congress.
So I am not into electoral arrangements. The argument is, Sanju, let me get it. Ravi Srivastava. The argument is, I am not saying the INDI is breaking. Sanju, hold on. Ravi Srivastava, I am not saying that the INDI is breaking. They are together. So far as Mamata being with Lalu being with Arvind Kejriwal being with Akhilesh being with Sharad Pawar, that's not a problem. Obviously, because simple logic, that Sharad Pawar has nothing to do with Akhilesh's territory and vice versa. Mamata has nothing to do with Lalu's territory and vice versa. The problem is the Congress party. I'll come to Kamru, but before that, Savio, parasite versus albatross. Kamru says no, even the BJP is parasite. Wherever BJP is, the allies go down. And the sum total of what has happened in the last 48 hours is that there is a disquiet in the opposition ranks vis-a-vis the Congress because of its losing spree, because of its failure to inspire leadership.
Abhishek, I said...
one of the panelists mentioned about the INDI Alliance being in shape. And I find something very humorous about it because, you have a term that says ship shape, where ship is a ship and it's big and round. And that's the problem with the INDI Alliance because their egos are big and round as the ship shape. Now, the problem in the alliance is very clearly who is going to be the leader at the time when Now, clearly, Mamata Banerjee is not finding that confidence in the Congress. Neither are the other political parties as well, and rightfully so. Because if a leader of the Congress is going to lose elections, big or small, for 89 times, you're not going to have confidence in that product. The only reason they are with the Congress is because there is a supposed legacy of the Congress which is dying. But as political parties realize that they have much more influence in their territories, in their states, they are going to be less dependent on the Congress. And that is what you saw in Uttar Pradesh.
Okay.
Which is why Akhilesh Yadav very categorically told the Congress, listen, buddy, you might be king and ship-shape in your territory and in your home, but you're not ship-shape in Uttar Pradesh.
Kamru.
To coming back to
Kamru, what's the point of disagreement here? This is essentially territorial fight. So long as you're not disturbing me, fine, be part of INDI, be leader, not leader, does not matter. So the problem is for the Congress party. The problem is for the Congress party to make those adjustments. So long as it continues to make adjustments. So for example, in the by-polls, Congress said, please give us 5 seats. Akhilesh said, take a walk, maybe 2 or 3. If the Congress agrees, it's fine. If it does not agree, then there is problem. Similarly, in Bihar, similarly in Bengal, we know what happened during Lok Sabha. The Mamata Banerjee did not even come to, walk with Rahul Gandhi for the Bharat Jodo Yatra. So obviously there is a problem which you are denying, Kamru Chaudhary.
So, Abhishek, you must understand one thing. Out of the 543 Lok Sabha seats in the country, Congress party has got an office in at least each and every assembly segment of that constituency. That you must admit and accept. And in every constituency, Congress has got its own workers and followers out there. However, you may try to wipe out the Congress from the face of political landscape in India. Congress is always a phoenix will rise from the ashes. Don't worry about it. We may be down and out after the Maharashtra's stolen mandate of the people. But still then, we as a principal opposition,
to the word
in 1977, come on please, let me finish my point, you can always rebut. You are the
okay, interjection granted, Kamru, hold on, I'm coming back to you. Quick rebuttal by Sanju, keep it short, then I go back to Kamru. Sanju, quick rebuttal, but then I go back to Kamru. Quick rebuttal. What is the problem with the mandate?
Abhishek, let me be very clear. When I, make unsubstantiated remarks, there are times when you have cut me short, as you rightfully should. But today,
so now I have allowed you to speak. Get in.
Yes, so I'm speaking. Don't heckle me. Why can't you as an anchor tell him that the mandate was not stolen? Just like you interject the BJP, why can't you interject the Congress, Abhishek? Is there a problem? Or are you okay with the word stolen mandate? This man sits on national TV and speaks rubbish 24/7 and gets away with it. But I will call out his bluff today. Let me make one thing very clear. If we really wanted to steal the mandate, why would Smriti Irani, one of our tall leaders, lose Amethi? If we really wanted to steal the mandate, why would we allow Karnataka to slip out of our hands, Jharkhand to slip out of our hands, Himachal Pradesh, which is the state of JP Nadda, who still be president, to slip out of our hands?
Hold on. Don't interrupt. I'm coming to it.
Stolen the mandate.
Ravi Srivastava, no heckling. Ravi Srivastava, no heckling. Ravi Srivastava, no heckling. Okay. Ravi Srivastava, no heckling. Let Sanju finish. I'm coming to you. No heckling. Okay.
I have not finished my point, Abhishek.
I will come to you, Kamru Chaudhary. I'll come to you.
Let me speak just, in a few seconds about what Kamru said. He started his monologue by saying, BJP ne dekho Eknath Shinde ke saath kya kiya hai. BJP treats its allies very badly. Today, the JDU has 43 seats in Bihar Assembly. The BJP has 74. But BJP has had no problems in ensuring that Nitish Kumar is the Chief Minister of Bihar. Now let me say one more thing.
Hold on.
Beat Chandrasekhar, beat Deve Gowda, beat I.K. Gujral, beat Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, beat Kamraj, beat B.R. Ambedkar, beat VP Singh. ऐसा कोई बचा नहीं जिसे कांग्रेस ने ठगा नहीं. So you guys are the last people who should be sitting and giving gyan on political morality.
I think
VP Singh से लेकर कर्पूरी ठाकुर,
Sanju,
श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी से लेकर कामराज तक.
Sanju, let's come to the present.
आपकी कांग्रेस पार्टी ने ठगा है.
Sanju, let's come to the present. Kamru Chaudhary, my question was a little more nuanced. Insofar as the stolen mandate is concerned, Sanju has responded. But also, briefly, Bhiwandi East MLA, Rais Sheikh, he's of the Samajwadi Party. He says EVMs worked well in my case. There was no gadbadi. The Election Commission of India is neutral and transparent. So there is no question whatsoever of stolen mandate. That's fact. Now, Kamru Chaudhary, my nuanced question was that unless you realize that there is problem in the manner in which Congress seeks to set agenda, before making BJP uncomfortable, it actually makes the allies uncomfortable. Sharad Pawar, for example, was very clear he has nothing to do with this Adani agenda that the Congress party is pushing. He called the bluff. He really took a position, public position, that Adani is not an issue. Trinamool is now saying that, okay, fine, don't disrupt parliament, let the parliament house be in order. So the Congress party is not sure whether with the positions it takes is making BJP uncomfortable, which it should, or its allies uncomfortable. Kamru.
Abhishek, you are a journalist enough and very senior, in fact, to understand that it's not the Adani issue that is impacting India right now. The plurality of India is in question. The judges are being questioned by the public about their judgments out here. People are losing trust in the government's machinery out here. We need to question why the Manipur issue is lingering for too long years.
These are the issues.
The way manner
does not represent the Indian
installed the
public.
Chief Election
We are
Commissioner
not
by
questioning the
removing the Chief
judges.
Justice of India.
We
These
are
are
in
the
power
issues.
in more than
And one
15
thing,
states in
Adani
India. We are
issue
very
is
happy
an
with the
issue.
Indian
Because
judiciary.
if it,
Your
now
Congress
this
party,
lady is
those
heckling
states
me.
में power में
If I
है,
heckle her that she said she will
question
try the
करते हो,
victim
दिन
card or she will
संविधान
bring in the
खतरे में
female
है,
card out here.
लोकतंत्र खतरे
This
में
is
है.
not
No, Sanju, let him complete. Sanju, nobody is being heard. I'll come to you. Sanju, no, nobody is being heard. Let Kamru complete. Let Kamru complete. I'm coming to you, Sanju. You got the rebuttal. I'm coming to you. So, Kamru, let Kamru complete.
These are the points I've raised, and first and foremost, you see, let's see, Hindenburg was a hit job by some company who wanted to sell short and make profit. But do you consider the Department of Justice of the United States?
No, this is not.
No, wait. You link the critics of the Narendra Modi government with the deep state out here in India. Is this a functional democracy at all?
This is absolutely a functional democracy. Kamru Chaudhary, I'll contest you there even more than Sanju Verma. You can snipe at each other. Okay, Sanju.
For a debate and say,
okay, Sanju, the fact of the matter is, I have run out of time. I have run out of time.
But some shoddy company called Hindenburg ने मोदी सरकार को
What shoddy company? Whole world is after Adani now.
See, the fact of the matter is,
Name the country. Kenya, Australia.
Owned by a much discredited Nathan Anderson.
Okay.
Check karo, Nathan
They are the
Anderson has
frauds.
been indicted.
And they have done it. They have got a warrant issued by the Department of Justice in the US. You should be ashamed.
okay, I have run out of time. I would have wanted one more comment from Tausif, but sorry, unfortunately, I have run out of time. Sanju Verma, Savio Rodriguez, Ravi Srivastav, Tausif, and Kamru Chaudhary. You know, the fact of the matter is that people decide. We debate and we can snipe at each other. But with this kind of agenda setting, where Kamru says that too many claimants for Prime Minister's chair is democracy. Yes, in some ways it is. But then people have burned their fingers. They have seen and paid the price of the kind of instability that comes in politics and governance if there are too many claimants for the Prime Minister's chair. And that's why perhaps we have had 3 on-the-trot mandates where one party clearly has led. And that's for the present happens to be the BJP. And this conversation is going to continue. Parliament convenes again tomorrow. And we're going to see opposition again taking to Jantar Mantar. Trinamool, that's the breaking news development, deciding not to join in. And so the opposition politics within the alliance continues. Thanks for watching this Sunday. And tomorrow, 8 p.m, Super Prime Time Max with Arnab Goswami is back. And a short break now. News on the other side.